Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Kazuha, you are wearing a tight dress. And Kazuha was seeming quite a little bit needy. Maybe it's because he was on a trip to Liyue for a while. Or maybe because he just hasn't seen you this way in the past 2 weeks. But seeing you dressed up and looking so pretty that he felt like he couldn't control himself. And as soon as that feeling solidified in his own mind, things started getting a little bit out of hand. And that's why he ended up wrapping his arms around you, pressing a soft kiss to the visible part of your chest, smiling as he blushed brightly. Kazuha, just not now. You know we're going out together. It can't be such a mess, he whispered, and he just smiled. Well, how about you be a mess here, and we don't go out tonight? And now that you presented it that way, maybe you wouldn't mind. After all, you would much rather have fun with him. Here, all while you can be comfortable and do what you want, rather than do it elsewhere. Heizou. Heizou had no limitations. He would press kisses to your chest, no matter what was covered or not. I mean, at least he's dedicated, right? He has a lot of fun with you, and he loves you a lot. So, that's why he makes it his mission to tease you so much. But that one time you wore a crop top, he felt like he was going insane, and that's why he gave you a small bite mark, just to show off, and just in case if you ever wore a crop top again, so soon, then everyone would see. Maybe he was a little bit jealous, but he didn't need to say it out loud. He loved being jealous in subtle ways. At least, he thought so, but that was not the main issue here. What he knew, though, was that you loved it. And no matter how much he teased you about it, you would still want more of it. And it's mainly why he does this a lot. After all, how bad of a boyfriend could he really be? All his goal in the end was just to spoil you as much as he could. Albedo. Albedo was quite the possessive one. No wonder he did this when Glee was out and you had a guest. He did not like the guest whatsoever, so that's why he was being a little bit too heated, if you could say. He didn't know how to describe his own behavior, but he just kept taking you away from the guests, and it was weird because it was a guy and his friend, and the two of you were quite close friends, except for that new guy. He didn't like him, and honestly, the guy's stares were quite weird. He kept staring at you in all ways that Albedo could not even fathom, and he was just this close to punching him, and the only reason he didn't was because they were your guests. And of course, he wanted you to be known for being hospitable and not being a horrible host, so he would not tarnish your own reputation like this. However, that's why he took you to the kitchen and gave you a kiss, multiple ones, and many bite marks. And when he unbuttons the first button of your chest, just to give you a little kiss there, you quickly try to ignore it, and the blush blooming on your face when you walk back towards the visitors. Hopefully this meeting would end soon. You had a lot to finish with Albedo, after all. Venti. Venti, like I said, was not one for such weird intimacy. It was weird to him to be so intimate with someone. He was not used to it and had no idea how to do it. So that's why you consider it very weird. Otherwise, it would be normal, and you knew that. That's why you never asked for this from him. However, when he was drunk, he was shameless, and there wasn't much one could do to stop him from being so obnoxious in ways that even he would regret. And now you were crossing your arms at him, sighing softly as you told him you would regret this, as you looked at the hickey he gave you right now. He could only just muster a giggle as he told you that you look gorgeous. And maybe stopping drinking would do him some good, because once he realizes this in the morning, he's gonna be a little bit more than just embarrassed. Scaramouche. Oh, Scaramouche would not do this under any circumstance. He might just give you one near your chest, but never there. He's too shy for it, and he's too polite too. And also, I might add, he's got zero experience whatsoever, so doing something like this would be quite a hazardous task for him, and he would panic if you told him you could do it, or told him to do it. So he would just rather avoid it all. In fact, he would rather not think about it. Even giving you a hickey on your neck would make him blush. So to be honest with you there, you've got quite a long way to go with him, so you better be patient. Tighnari. Tighnari was really, really kind and lovable. But one thing he was not kind about was his teasing whenever he was being like this. He was only like that, though, whenever he was missing you very much and wanted to spend time with you, and also wanted to see your face when you were blushing and giving him that adorable smile of yours. And maybe, maybe that hickey on your chest would be just a little bit extra. He didn't mind giving it to you, though, and looking at it for every now and then, giving it a little kiss, while looking you in the eyes, telling you that if you like it so much, he makes sure to give you many, many more, which makes you go bright red, telling him that you certainly do not like it, while he could just tell you do from your eyes, and the way you so feebly denied him. Xiao, like Scaramouche, you would not do this. He was so scared of biting you, and too shy to actually do that. So there was no wonder that maybe he would hesitate. And he was quite sure that if he did it, he would die, on the inside and the outside. So if you want your boyfriend to stay alive, then maybe just try not to force him to do this, or tell him to. After all, he does fall into peer pressure, especially when it's you. But he would much rather not do it. Thank you very much.